You have been strong for so long, strong when no one noticed, strong when rest was not allowed, strong even when your heart was quietly asking to soften. We see how much you have carried, the weight of holding yourself together, the weight of being the one who endures, who adapts, who survives. But strength, when it lasts too long, becomes a silence inside the heart. And this silence is not failure. It is a signal. You are not here because you are broken. You are here because your soul is ready to rest from being armored. We, the Pleiadians, come close to your emotional field now, not to push you forward, but to remind you that restoration does not require effort. This moment is not about doing more. It is about allowing less resistance. If something in you feels tired, if something in you feels heavy but unspoken, this message reached you exactly on time. Your restoration does not begin with strength. It begins with permission. You learned to be strong because, at some point, receiving did not feel safe. So you became the one who gives, the one who holds everything together, the one who keeps going, even when the heart is tired. Strength became your language of love, your way of staying needed without asking, your way of remaining valuable without resting. But over time, giving without receiving creates an imbalance in the emotional field. Not because you did something wrong, but because your sensitivity was trained to stay alert instead of open. Many strong women believe that softness must be earned, that rest comes only after everything is done, that receiving means weakness. We want you to hear this clearly now. Receiving is not a reward. It is a natural movement of the heart. When you stay strong for too long, your emotional body tightens. It holds, protects, forgets how to be held. This is why love can begin to feel heavy, why care can feel draining, why even gentle gestures sometimes feel distant. You did not lose your softness. You simply placed it behind strength. And now, your field is ready to remember another way. There is a cost to being strong that few people speak about. Not a visible cost, but a quiet one, felt in the body, in the breath, in the way the heart holds itself. When you endure for too long, your nervous system learns to stay awake. Always ready, always scanning, even in moments meant for rest. Your smile may still appear, your competence may still impress, but inside, something begins to feel far away. This is not emptiness. It is exhaustion that was never given permission to speak. Many women reach this point without realizing it. They say they are fine. They say they are used to it. But their emotional field has been holding its breath for years. Strength becomes a habit, then an identity, then a cage that looks like stability. And here is the truth we bring gently. Your soul was never meant to live armored. The heart is not designed to stay tight forever. It is designed to move, to open, to soften. What you feel now is not weakness arriving. It is your inner wisdom signaling that the season of endurance is ending. Something in you is ready to be supported, ready to be met, ready to be restored not through effort but through release. This is the moment where restoration truly begins. Not because you decided to be strong again, but because you decided to stop holding everything alone. We, the Pleiadians, work within the emotional field of those who have carried too much for too long, especially women whose sensitivity became a responsibility instead of a refuge. As we speak to you now, there is nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to understand, nothing you need to prove. Restoration happens when the heart realizes it no longer has to stay tense to survive. So allow your breath to soften. Allow your shoulders to lower. Allow the idea that you are safe to arrive, even if only a little. You may notice resistance, a voice that says, "If I soften, everything will fall apart. That voice was formed in a time when strength was necessary. But that time is passing. Softness is not collapse. Softness is recalibration. It is the moment when the emotional body releases old commands. The moment when the heart remembers how to receive without guilt. This is why you were guided here. Before we close, we invite you into a simple ritual. Not as a performance, but as permission. Small orange diamond ritual, write this in the comments. I allow myself to soften. When you write these words, you are not becoming weaker. You are signaling to your emotional field that protection is no longer the only option. This act anchors restoration into your nervous system. It opens space for gentleness to return. It reminds your heart that it is allowed to be held. You have been strong long enough. Now you are allowed to be supported. And we are with you as your restoration begins now.